Last time out, we looked at the 3 tools in order to decide where you want to take a trade, when you want to take a trade, and how you think that trade is going to play out, i.e. how do you set a target, how do you enter a trade, and how do you place a stop. Next up though, we're going to look at access. This is the actual execution of the trade. Access is a real key concept. Just because a trade looks on doesn't mean you necessarily have access to it. I'll explain more on this on the 3rd of July. If you want to join that webinar, click the link below and you can come join then. So access, what you need for access is a price ladder, and we're going to show a price ladder here with footprint next to it so you can see the story building up as the move actually happens. This is going to be part of that move that we looked at previously. The S&P moved down post Nvidia, and in particular the break below 41.5 for that wider move towards the downside. Let's get into it then. Video on the screen and we're going to go and have a quick look. Right, we're going to be starting off with the S&P just on a bit of a pullback towards that 41.5 area. Now this is just after a piece of data that's created a flick down and we're bouncing back. So sold 41.5 and then sold 42 3/4, I believe. 42 and 3/4. So we're short 42 3/4, 41.5 as well. So giving us 42.25 average price. What we're looking for here, and people often try too quickly to make sure they know where a stop is. What I'm interested in is where's the market rotating to? Rather than say, well, the level's 41.5, therefore that's the place I need to be in. I'm looking then going, okay, well, we keep on moving up to around 43.5. So I'm trying to establish sort of this short-term range, which is becoming clear, and you see it on the footprint. The range footprint is quite helpful. You see in there that we're starting to sort of peak at around 43.5, and then the low of this move down is about 41. So easy to set your stops. You can see them there, 42, 44.25, 44 halves. Now it's just a case of trying to work out what should happen next. You're short. For this market to go down, we need to see selling actually start to push through that 41 and stay down. So you can see the cursor hovered around 41. Sell again. That was because the market ticked down to 41. The expectation was this is going to accelerate. It doesn't. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means you've got a slightly bad entry point. That's okay. Your stop's still 44.5. What we're looking for, and where you do get a little clue from footprint here, is we're not able now to move away very easily, or at least with any volume. You see that quick jump up and then straight away we then get pushed back down. So this is still showing you that there is a willingness of sellers to keep this move going lower. So now, once again, back towards 41, I want to see something different, and this time you get it. You get that quick push, and you see it where there's that very light trade, 41.5 down to 40.5. That's the bit that says, yes, now you've got the break of that range. This is the tip in the direction that you're looking for. At this point, you can then be quite confident. You could even move your stops if you wanted to down to around 42. You can be quite confident that now the trade you planned out is going to work. So you're confident the trade's going to work. It's now just a case of those targets you've already planned. You've already done the work. Once you've accessed the trade, you're in the right place. You can assign yourself your stop at 42. It's now just a case, pick your target and just monitor this as the move goes. Unless it screams out you're wrong, keep the trade going, stay in to your targets. Key thing here was the access to the trade. As I said before, I'll do a lot more on this on the 3rd of July. We'll do a webinar. I'll actually send you my prep for the day before. So I'll send you the prep before the open, and we'll then go and look at, well, how could you access some of these trades? How could you play some of these trades? I'll see you on the 3rd of July.